think everything is about you and only you and about making you happy when I'm not happy, that is gonna be problematic every single time. Because you asked me for example. I gave you an example. You were gonna listen to the example. Understand?
I did listen to the example. I said I could have my opinion as well.
But you didn't listen to what I was trying to tell you about. It's not about you focus on the jumpsuit, but it wasn't about the jumpsuit. It was I misunderstand my misunderstanding of that situation. I felt that the girl was the person who told you that this jumpsuit didn't fit her well. I didn't know that it was you that had an issue with the jumpsuit because when the girl had, I asked her, "You sure you happy with that?" She said, "Yes, she was happy with the thing." She said, "Oh, she only." I say you buying something just to train in." She said, "Yeah, she like it with training. It's very good for her to training and stuff. It's comfortable. She can stretch in it, and she did her stretches and she did her squats. She stretched her legs up high and all kind of stuff. Understand? Boom. So when you said that, oh, I have to give her something because I don't like how it fit her. I didn't know it was you. Or it didn't fit her properly. That was the exact words you said. It didn't fit her properly. I didn't know it was you that had the issue with the thing. But I was only defending you. I was only trying to like put you up in the game because when she left there, she was happy with the product. But it wasn't that I was saying that, oh, you wasn't supposed to have your opinion about this. I didn't know it was your opinion. I thought it was her trying to scam because I know these sandwiches are scammers. So like like for you to come and get all upset with me for trying to protect you, and that was happen all the time. With the guy who brought the sticker in here, I know that's a scam, but like you pick his side and you say, oh, I disrespectful to the guy. The guy is not relevant, and that's a fact. Whether you think it's disrespectful, wait till the guy gone and try to trash it out with you. You trying to you and that's why everybody just think that use the weak link because like I would never do that. I would never
Now you
do that.
calling me a weak link.
No, the weak link as in the person that they could go to when I tell them something no, and they could go to you and you can say different because they know you disagree with me or you like to disagree with me and they see that.
They know that. Nobody knows of our relationship.
That's how class used to behave. That's how class see that from the early. It's not I say weak link as in our relationship. Like if if you say something and you say well you don't want this particular person in here, I will never ever tell you no. I will tell you yeah, I get rid of them. But if I tell you so, you won't feel for them. And that's what people knows.
Well, it also depends on the situation.
There's no situation.
If
If I
you
say I don't like the
are
person,
arguing with
boom.
somebody, I
If
know
I
you're
say,
very argumentative.
if
So
I
I
say,
probably would be like,
you see that's the
I
problem.
don't know.
That's the
I would
problem.
probably be
You
iffy.
shouldn't question
I would
nothing
have to
I
question
do.
it.
Understand? You shouldn't question nothing I do because like you know what you know my heart. You know what I about. You know I about protecting the family. It's not about argument. The same thing with the carpenters.
The carpenters? Which carpenter?
People will come there and they do shit jobs for us.
Which people? Who are you talking about?
All of them, because basically all of them were shitty except for the painter. The painter still didn't do a good job. But I didn't argue with him because like it wasn't he was very he assisted us as much as he could with the shitty job that the other people did. Understand? I'm just saying like I don't just go and argue with you for no reason. I don't just go and think if somebody looking to scam me, somebody looking to trick me, I will be on my guard. I'm allowed to make mistakes like with the situation with Teddy. Let me just tell you an example.
I
No,
that
I just
that
giving you
no, we're
insights on
talking
because you don't
about
understand
you're
me.
talking
You having
about
an issue understanding who is me. Understand? Like if I have an issue with somebody and I realize that how I behave was was not, maybe I would come back and I would say, well, you know, I apologize. I acted too rash on that situation. And think, I'm like, I do that on a regular. But it cannot be in a relationship when I feel like I'm the only person that come in and apologize, when it's sometimes situations I am not even the aggressor. I come in, I ask you apologize. That's why it seems like I do it. I was the only person that doing stuff, you know,
Because
I'm
you're
the only
very
one that
aggressive.
apologize.
You're very
Because
aggressive.
I don't want to be in a house, because that reminds me of the Rosa situation, because I don't want to be in a house not talking to somebody. And you're not Rosa. Same thing I told Brenda. You're not Rosa. Because I didn't like Rosa, period.
Give me a valid point as far as when I did not believe you and it was true and the thing happened to be true. When?
Class. When I asked you to get rid of class.
Mm-hmm.
You claimed that, oh, I argued with class. When I saw what class was about.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? Then I remember we went outside. I spoke to you about class and I told you that we need to get rid of class because class don't have a customer told me that class don't have our best interest in her. And I start to look at it. I start to look at her behaviors with a fine tooth comb. Understand?
You start to look at her behaviors with a fine tooth comb? Look?
I started to like examine like how she behaved and how she treated my customers, when she was stealing my customers' numbers and stuff. And I believe that she didn't have her best interest at heart. It gets to a point when she get all this strength that she was gonna rent someplace next door. It didn't work out, thank God. But by just showing that, like, when I see these people have like coming to destroy us, I just see these things from afar. A text is on my phone right now that I could go and say, and you see I say nothing to you.
Right.
And you say all kind of negative stuff. I say, okay, are you getting nasty now? All right, cool, no problem. And like that, they say, oh, you say you're going back
Take
to
a
your rich
screenshot
man.
and
You're
send
going
it.
back to your rich man.
But you said other stuff.
And you should go back. I ain't saying nothing. And you should go back to Mikey and all kind of stupid.
I tell you, I want to go back to Mikey.
Of course you said that.
I don't even know why this guy is coming up in the discussion.
Because you're bringing him up.
I didn't bring him up.
Me or disrespect
You
me, as
brought him
usual.
up.
I bring up Mikey.
I didn't say Mikey's name. You just said Mikey's name.
It's you that brought him up. If you didn't brought him, I won't be bringing him up.
Really? I brought him up? Okay.
Look it right here.
Because you want to talk about it.
But that's why I talk about
disrespect. It's burning you. It's burning you. That's on your chest.
How I could be burning by a loser that stand up outside every day?
Right. That's what you want to talk about.
How I could be burning by a loser that stand outside every day?
That's how you want to behave. Instead, you move forward with this discussion.
No,
that's what you want to talk about.
You got to address things because you feel like you're innocent.
Right. But you brought up Rosa, so I don't get it.
I ain't bring up no Rosa.
You didn't bring up Rosa and say you wasn't for a rich woman?
But I didn't mention Rosa. How much rich women I was with? You know,
no, you did say me bring up Rosa.
You the boy that brought up Rosa.
I didn't bring up Rosa. You brought up Rosa. If you
go
go back, you could see that you did. Because it's on your chest. I'm not even thinking about Mikey right now. And you bringing up Mikey for what? Mikey not even worried about you. Always bringing up Mikey.
You just bring up like he's somebody. Fucking loser.
Okay. Alright. Moving on.
Somebody asking you why you...
No, somebody who's always arguing with me for no reason.
Because you don't listen and you don't want to have conversations. You want to be disrespectful. You want to be disrespectful. That's why I tell you it will never work, because you feel like you're doing nothing wrong. And it's frustrating me that somebody could sit down there and being so disrespectful to somebody and they wouldn't apologize and say sorry. They talk about, I do this to you first and I do that to you first. All you have to do is say sorry. But you don't want to say sorry, you feel right.
Sorry, Deshaun. You happy? Will that calm you down? Can you speak like a gentleman?
When you could behave like a woman, we could have
I
a
am behaving like a woman. I'm sitting here very calmly.
Look, I find something all in 2001 disrespecting me in the same situation. So in 2020, same shit. That's all you do all the time.
I disrespected you how?
Same Mikey situation.
Okay.
Same Mikey situation.
Right. And what did you tell me? What did you say?
I'm looking for keywords. I'm looking for what I say. What I say doesn't matter.
You looking
You're
for
not
keywords?
disrespecting me at all. I don't deserve it.
Oh, but I deserve it, right?
I don't disrespect you.
You don't disrespect me. Wow. Okay.
You get mad and then you lose your cool and you lose your head.
Okay.
You can't control your emotions at all.
Right.
That I should just put one thing in my whole thing.
Mhm.
Admitting to when you're wrong. That's the
Mhm.
one. That's probably why it is have so much power.
Mhm.
That's probably why I have such a. So I'd be so upset when I have to talk to you
Mhm.
because like you girl like you do nothing wrong, and I do everything wrong,
Mhm.
and that's probably why. I get it now. I get it now. I get it why it be so like hostile towards you sometimes.
Mhm.
Because like I probably so tired of being blamed for stuff that I have nothing to do with. I am perfect, Erica. To be honest, I was holding a lot of resentment towards you for certain things, and like after went to that counselor, I realized that, and like to be honest, I've let that go. But it haven't seemed like you have let go anything because you don't believe you did anything wrong to me, and here lies the problem.
Mhm.
You were resented. I hear you say stuff like, oh, you didn't want this, you didn't want no child, and I get you. That's disrespect. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so disrespectful, y'all. When you could tell me that I get you pregnant so I could stay around you, like really? Our intention was always to get married and have a kid. The kid came first. It never made me say, oh, I don't want to get married to you anymore. I never did that. I wish you was the same person. I don't know. If I could just turn back, turn something off in your brain that make you go back to that same girl I met, I was in love with, that would be perfect. My life would be complete. My life would be complete. These make me feel so sad sometimes, man. I know if I make you feel sad
Mhm.
sometimes as well, but it's not my intention. I don't want to be making people feel sad. I don't want to be in a point that feeling that I keep in life miserable.
Okay, mine is be respectful when speaking to others about me.
But it's always speak nice about you.
Okay.
It's only because you hear me talk about any stuff that you doing to me.
Mm.
Because I can't tell you. I miss Paul. I was even talking to you more than talking to Brenda.
You what?
I probably was talking to you more than I was talking to
What are
Brenda.
you talking about?
I don't want you to hear. I know you was hearing. Oh, everything I said about you is true. Everything that you do to me is true. Every way that you treat me is true. All you hear is about stuff about you, but you're hearing how you treated me. How I saying that you treated me. Because you're so focused on yourself. That's why I keep telling that you're selfish. That's why like from like 2 years ago I've been saying you're selfish. Because and you don't see no need to adjust your attitude. You don't see no needs to make any changes because you think that you're perfect and you're not. I know I wasn't perfect. That's why I could come and apologize to you because I know I'm perfect, but I know I ain't doing all these things that you claim I'm doing. A lot of it is you. A lot of it is the negative energy that I get from you. Like the days I stay down by that store and sleep by that store, I just be like be so energetic about my business, be so like coming up with new ideas and stuff. because I don't have the drama to deal with. I don't have
That's
the
why I
warrant.
said we need
I,
separate
I
apartments because
don't
I
have
feel
to.
like we would
I
we
don't
would do
have to.
better.
And if I leave here, I
I
leave
mean,
you. Cause to be
but it
honest, like to
but the
be
thing is,
honest,
it's
like
right. That's
you
life.
you 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 think
That's
that
life.
you
You act.
you
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 at this
get
point
like
you at this point where you think that oh I live in by you so you could treat me however you want and
no.
stuff,
That's
and
not
that
true.
is what bringing me down.
That
That
is
is
not
what
true.
bringing me down.
That is not true
That
at
is
all.
what bringing me down. Not having that, not feeling safe. Remember when
That is
I
not
used
true
to
at
live
all.
by you in thing, and I tell us to go rent someplace together because I didn't feel safe, and that's exactly how I feel right now. That any day,
Yeah,
anytime
and
you
that's
come
what
and tell
happened.
me,
And I feel like that's what happened in the relationship because you would always say, "Oh, I don't feel like there's anything that's keeping us together," and I feel like that's why London came about, and that's why I said what I said about London.
really, really, you just making shit up as usual. I
You know,
didn't feel safe because I didn't feel safe
you
because
always never feel
you
safe in this relationship.
you because every time you say, "Oh, this is my house. This is my car. This is mine," and I wanted to have our own. That's why I asked you to come. Let's go and take a mortgage together and have our house, so it wouldn't
Yeah,
be
I'm going to
just
take a
your
mortgage,
house.
but I already have a big mortgage on my name. If you want mortgage, you go get mortgage.
Don't worry, and get all I need to get out of life because I will work
Amen.
for it.
Amen.
One thing I know with myself, everything I said would do, I just do.
Good for
Everything
you.
I said want, I just get.
It's called goals.
Like, don't hesitate. I'm gonna keep telling you all the time, you choosing to destroy this relationship. You choosing to do all of this.
How is it?
You, the thing is that, like, whenever we get in an argument, it's like the worst thing ever. And it shouldn't be.
It feels like that. You don't even know. I just
It's
want
like the
somebody I
worst thing
could be
ever.
with and just not argue. Like
That
we could
is
have our
that
disagreements,
is
but it don't
crazy.
have to get to
That's
that
crazy
point
and that's
where
unrealistic.
where the
We are
whole
two different
neighborhood is
people.
hearing it.
We are two different people.
And one thing I do agree with you on is the grass street because it just sounds like some hood, like we in the hood, like we're not. We're in the upscale neighborhood,
I
and we're
don't
the
care what
only
it
two.
is.
Of
I
course,
care about
yeah.
respect. I care about you not
Nah, you
disrespecting
like to
me.
be heard.
I care about you not
You
disrespecting me.
like people to
Because
hear
when you
you.
start to disrespect me, then I
No,
get loud.
like right now you are loud.
I am loud.
Yeah, you are actually.
I'm a regular tone.
Well, now you put it down.
Focus on things that you should be focused on.
Right.
Focus on the disrespect. The disrespect is the problem. But
Mhm.
if you don't disrespect me, I have nothing to say about you. I have nothing to say to you
Okay.
except for nice things. Because that's when I first met you. That's all I used to do. A man will start treating you. A man will treat you one way, and then the ways change because he something would have to be wrong.
Well,
Sometimes I adore you, and then sometimes I just dislike you when you get in these attitudes.
same here.
And I'd be like, why is she behaving like that in my mind?
Well, we both think the same thing. We've had so many arguments, maybe hundreds, probably. But and certain times we don't even remember, but they're just how others that like why were we arguing?
And all our arguments will never be about our relationship. If it's not about the kids, it's about solutions. That's it. That's all our arguments is be. So like for you to come and say, oh, this relationship, nothing around relationship. It's just that you feel that I should deal with certain things a certain way. I feel you're supposed to deal with things a certain way, and then like there it starts. There it starts. I can never be you. You can never be me.
Mm. You want to talk about the next point?
You just want to talk about points, but you don't want to deal with the issues.
No, I feel like those issues will come. There's certain points for everything that you are talking about. You're just using it for other questions.
I think I want to me the biggest point right now is that the being accountable for whatever's going on because you don't want to take no accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Because I only got one thing and it's accountability because that seems to be the
Okay,
biggest
so
issue.
basically, you have any issue with what is written on here?
I'm pretty crazy.
Okay.
I wish I could get the Eric I had before. I know where that girl gone.
Mm,
Because you know her.
okay.
The Erica I used to listen to me. The Erica I used to confide in me. And we used to talk all night. We used to be hugging each other all night in bed. Like that don't even happen. Like come out here. Wait. Like really? That is just hurt my feelings, yo. And I just gotta deal with that every day. And the thing is I don't want nobody else but you. That's the fucked up thing, you know. I want nobody else but you, because if I don't want somebody else, I'll be gone. I don't want nobody else but you. Yeah, I know if I'm a sucker for pain. I don't know if I'm a sucker for bad treatment. I know if I like women that treat me bad. I know what sort of sick, twisted mind I got. This is sick and twisted. But the way you treated me is sick and twisted.
I'll be there. I'll try.
All I just want to do is hug this girl. All I just want to do is kiss this girl. All I just want. I don't know. I find it hard to cope here. I find it very hard to cope. I find it hard to do this because I just feel angry. To do this thing, I just like
Let's not do it right now.
all these emotions coming out. I feel angry.
Take some time at work and think about it because I don't want to discuss that with like being under some stress. I want to be calm, like, because I just want to move forward. Like, I'm moving
I
forward.
understand. I
We need to
understand, but you
start
don't want.
from now.
But you
Like,
don't want.
we can
But you don't want to deal with the
disconnect.
past.
If we talk
You
about
don't want to deal with the issues that been passed.
no,
And,
we have to deal with those issues, but we have to know how to deal with it. If we're gonna talk about the issues in the past, you let me know what you don't like, and I will say, okay, this will never be said again. And that's it. Stop turning this into a lion fight.
you always feel like upset. You always feel like upset at some stuff
Because
that's
you
not
just be
happening.
sounding so upset, so sad. You never have joy in your voice. You just sound aggressive.
I
Like,
can't have joy if the woman I with don't ever tell me that she loves me. That you don't know how to receive love.
I
To
do
be
know how
honest,
to receive love.
I don't know.
Just,
I mean like genuine love, not the
of
love,
course
not
I
the
do.
love that you believe is love. Because
Mm-mm.
some of these things that you believe is love is just
Mm.
crazy.
Okay.
Anything here, Erica. Anybody can say anything they want to say out their mouth. But when it comes to showing it, when it comes to being there in a situation, when it comes to sacrificing yourself for you, then you gonna know who really love you and who really don't love you.
Hold on.
And that you have seen from me many times. Like number three is pushing and motivational energy instead of negative reactions.
Yeah, that's similar to, I guess, what I had, but that's
Because
uplifting each other.
yes, because like I need that. I need somebody that think that and like I find I do better when people motivate me and when people push me That's why I just come to you and ask you certain things, not like I want to tell you my
Like what?
business. Like just I just come and like ask like
What
if
is
this
yes?
don't like tell you what you doing and
What,
stuff.
the beard thing, you mean like that? Like,
Yeah, like and I try my best to not be negative because you don't know what then I don't know what can succeed. I don't know what is not gonna succeed. But to be honest, hon,